Okay. What are we going to be doing? Let's write some FORTRAN, I guess. FORTRAN 95, because the last time I wrote FORTRAN, it was FORTRAN 95, so hopefully this works out. Let's see if VIM even remembers what the highlighting should look like. Apparently not. Nothing. Okay, well, it knows what comments are, so that's something, I suppose. Oof, 8 spaces of indentation. Should change that. Start with tic-tac-toe, I guess. Why isn't that highlighting? I think because I changed the indentation, so let's just get out of here. Yes, great. Okay, so implicit none because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so then let's make a, what is it? FORTRAN's a 3x3 grid, so we'll make a subroutine. What should be called subroutine to set up a board. So then we're going to need an actual board, I guess. FORTRAN is so strange with dimensions. Dimension 3x3 of character 1, no comma there, and we'll call it board. It's a great name. The subroutine can take the board, and it needs that as well, so put it there. And then because we're going to need a double loop, I guess. Yeah, no, just a double loop for the two do's. Do I equals 1, 3. Do J 1, 3 as well, which will give us 9 squares on this board. And then no square braces because FORTRAN is weird. We use underscores as like the empty state. And do return, so that should return something. Should, might not. And right board. I don't know if I can write a dimension or a matrix in FORTRAN, but let's find out, I guess. And then up here, gFORTRAN dot slash what I call this test 5. No, I'm missing actual argument for board. Yeah, okay. Board. Great. So I don't need to type two things when I want to run it like a script. That is, yeah, 9 items, but it's just putting them all together. So we need another subroutine to draw the board. I guess we'll also take the board. Some VIM magic. 12 to dot. Nope, doesn't work. 13 to dot. That's meant to be fast, but you know, not always. It's not going to need. It is going to need them to be just. Just 1, 2, 5, 3. And then it's just right, yeah. Right. Star, star. Board I1. Was it 1I? I don't know what way out that will be. I think, yeah. Columns first, and then rows. That should work. Board 1, I1, board I2, board I3, into, and no return because I'm lazy. Call draw board. Nice. Should work. Yeah. So then I need to take user input in here in a loop. So just a straight do loop. Then inside the do loop, read, so comma star, and so I don't have to do any math. I'll take the index on one and then place that on the other. So 2 bits of input. So move row, move column, and I think that's all the integers I need right now. So read star, move row first, read another line, move column, and then I can set board MC equal to X. The human can always be X. The computer can be the other one. Into is that going to work? So that's just going to keep going. No, but it needs to draw it. I guess. Yeah, I can draw there for now. Yay, but of course there's no logic to actually check, so I need still check if game is over, make the PC have a turn. think that's it. If the game is over. It's actually easier to check that. Yeah, because PC's not going to have won the game if it hasn't had a turn yet. Theoretically. I mean, it might have. So, more subroutines. Check X, board. And then we'll have another subroutine for checking Y. Then I need a loop to check the vertical rows, a loop to check the horizontal rows, and just two independent checks for the angular ones. So I'll need a logical. Here's one. Here's one equals dot false card. That's weird syntax. Let's have an end on this immediately. So do equals 1,3. And then let's check those first rows. So if board I,1 2 and I wonder why they chose this dot syntax. That seems strange to me. Rather than just using normal mathematical operators. I mean, there must be a reason. No, but this won't work. They need to be X, because sometimes they could be nothing, right? If they're just empty, then they're going to equal each other right from the start. So board I1 equals X. Equals X, then has 1 equals dot true. Turn has 1. Then we just need one logical in the main program, because well, we can just reassign it and check after X and then check after 0. Since we're doing that each turn, we know that the other person has a 1 since. So logical over, that needs to be set up. So over equals dot false. Over equals check X board if over, then exit, and if star, comma, star x, you win. Okay, so that should theoretically work. No. I1 cannot be redefined inside the loop beginning. Yeah, okay, where'd I put that? 54, huh? I do not remember redefining that. Why do I need that there anyway? Do I need that there? 31 and 47. I really have no idea how scoping works in this. Integer, yeah. Board at 1 already has base type. Induce statement expected at 1. Okay, so 37. Yeah. No, don't turn off the computer. There we go. And do. I'm sure there's a Vim plugin that will automatically do that for me. Okay. Over equals checkx function. Checkx is no implicit type. Don't know how to do that. Maybe if I just use the, yeah, so over, and then rather than returning anything, equals true. That might work. Might not too. Over equals check export. Yeah, I didn't get rid of that. If over then right, yep. Now I just do it, but I should call it because it's a subroutine. This is not Python. Sadly. Great, I can make a move. 1 1 1 2 1 3. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, it must be the downward line. So 1 1 2 1 3 1 1 1. Nope. Right. So, okay, so that's not ideal. So checkx is not working. It's never becoming over. Over is false. If board I 1 equals x and board I2 equals x and board I3 equals x, then over equals true, and if and do return. I mean, it's a logical over. I don't know why I need those integers. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so if that's not the problem, oh, I need to pass the variable. Yeah. FORTRAN still runs, even though I'm not passing all the variables to the thing. It just becomes implicit. All right. Over. Great. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3. True, you win. Great. Don't need to write that anymore. Okay, then we want to check the opposite direction. So board I1 becomes 1 I becomes 2 I, 3 becomes I, and 3. So that should check the columns. The first line checks the rows, then we just need 2 more checks that don't need to be inside the loop, I think. So if board 1, 1, 1, board 2, 2 equals x and board 2, 3 dot equals x, then equals dot true, and if, and then in the opposite direction, so 1, 3. And then 3, 1. No, 1. Yeah. So that should find any winning state of x. If I wrote it in a way that compiled. Because, yeah, that's not syntax, that's just English. And okay. Let's see if it compiles now. No. 3951, huh? How did I even do that? Okay, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. I win. Great. I kind of want to print the board if I win again. Yeah, I think that's nicer, right? Yep. Now let's try 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. Boom, you win. Great. I think that's all the states for X. Now let's try. Well, we should probably do the same thing for O. Substitute X for O. Go. Done. That was hard. Check O. And then the same thing, except you lose, which is less fun. Now that's never going to happen because the computer doesn't have a turn at the moment. So open the subroutine for PC turn board. So we can do a dummy version. So do I equals 1,3, do j equals 1,3 as well, and that will let us go into everything in the board. Then if board ij equals, what is it, underscore? Yep. Then board ij equals O. So this is just gonna pick basically the first possible choice each time. So it's really stupid at the moment. We'll make it smarter later. It's a lag on my escape. Do return end. Kind of annoying that it doesn't detail my end statement, but call with the board. Yep. Okay, let's see if that actually does anything. Probably not. One. You lose. Yeah, that's cheating. Okay, I need to exit if it gets past there. Will that exit the do or just that F? Not should exit the do loop as well. Okay, let's try that again. 2, 1. Yeah, it's doing it 3 times. Great. That's just great. Yeah, I guess I need a logical character in here to check logical. Oh no, moved is false for now. Equals to true, and then in each of these loops we can have a check if moved, then exit Okay. FORTRAN. Okay, 2, 1. Look at that, it's doing 2 moves at a time. I won because I got to move first. Right. Let's see if we can let it win. 3, 3. 2, 3. 3, 1. I lose. Ah, great. We've got a working game, I guess. Or at least the base output. It's vaguely correct. So now, what should we do? We can make the PC turn better, basically. Because that's not the greatest movement, so simple turn. Simple turn can go here now. I mean, some kind of like mini-max algorithm would be the way to go here for FORTRAN if we wanted it to be good, which I guess we do, theoretically, right? So if I take you, so we need, if we are doing minimax, then we need some kind of scoring system to like score a potential board. Unless I just played every option out. Does that work? I wonder. Score. Let's take the board. Getting to my limit on FORTRAN knowledge here already. It's not been long. So we need the actual board, and then yeah, because it's going to be generating these boards, and then we'll be working. We're just returning a score, but then how do we score it? So it only needs to score on 0, so we don't need to worry about X. It's more like a max algorithm rather than a mini-max, because we're not going to check the mini part of the mini-max. I have a notification. So then we can have an integer. I'm going to have to return something to just score. And we'll put that score as a global too, because why not? I can pass score in. And then we need to calculate it. So I guess having two things next to each other. Oh, but if it's, so the first turn can be random, and then I can check 2 steps down each time. But then how do we know how many in a row we have? I don't know, maybe if we just start writing it, it'll come. So if board 3. So again, if we iterate through every one and we add a score for each one where either up or down or to an angle, it has a companion or whatever you'd call it, then we can give it an additional score. The score can equal to 0, right? IJ. F potential board I comma j I don't know if I can do ++ in FORTRAN or not, so we'll just write it out in full so I don't have to go Google something. And if, right? Yep. Do into return end. And then we can have one of these for each bit of state where the score is better. The Z button's a bit sticky, that's going to get annoying. Okay, so I +1. Okay, we'll just do the 4 for now. -1 +1. Is greater than 1. So j is less than 3. I is less than 3 dot end. I is greater than 1 dot end. Cool. So I guess that works. It's not going to check my angles at the moment. So every time here we can board and score. How do you copy a board in FORTRAN? Let's take a look. What's going on here anyway? Nothing. Okay, apparently there's nothing magic, so score. Board, and then right score. Now I need to copy that over. So board and potential board. Potential board equals board. Do I? That might work. I don't know. Name score. Yep, that's also score. Let's do that. Two main programs. Don't know about that. AccuArg. Oh yeah, it needs to score. Yeah, that actually is a reasonable problem. Just to know about the bit of state if we want to mess with it, I guess. Why would that be 2? It should be 0. That is strange. I mean, I'm glad it's running. So, yeah, I wonder what ones it thinks is running here. 333 and 111. Why don't I do 333 first? Because, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so 2 is like the default amount. I mean, I need to make that right. So 1, 3, doubles, it goes to 6. Yeah, because it's not going to reset. So score equals 0. So 1, 2, 1.5. They've got 2 next to it. Yeah. Two. Yeah. So that makes sense. It goes up by more. I mean, a little bit more, not a lot more. I mean, it's a rudimentary scoring function, but it should still work. So then we have another routine to find the highest scoring move each turn. So it's only going to look at once at the start. It's basically just going to try and put things next to each other. Find next move. It's going to start with a board. It needs to know the score. Board, potential board, and sort of like best M, best row, best, yeah, score. Best expects, rows and columns, best R, best C. Okay, and then there's this function turn somewhere, right? Simple turn. So for every item in here, we want to do a move. So we're going to try 9 moves basically each time. Well, almost 9 moves. And except we're going to call this board potential board equals board, I guess. Board here, so potential board is equal to the board. Finds the next move, then really all we want to do is scorer. Passing in the scorer, passing the potential board and the score. Set the potential board moved is true. If score is greater than last score, then best equals I, best column equals J. And then I'll go through all of those, hopefully, probably not. And in the end, the best R and the best C will be the next move. Then we can bring those up into the main program. Best R, best C. I can get past it into the find next move subroutine as well. Best R, best C. Eventually I'll be able to type W without it being a capital. Alright. I'm not even using it. So find next move. Actually, no, I don't need that. I can just change the state to whatever the best one is after the board's been done. Yeah, so then board equals best R, best C equals O. Why have I got two variables? Integers, okay. Score. Sort those lines just so I can see I didn't make any mistakes. No. Was a lot of code for no testing. Yeah. Find next move. Not as many failures as I thought, but maybe we're just hiding some score. Unclassifiable statement. That all the same, so it just goes there. So how do we check this? If I go 2, 3, it's going to go there. So if I go 3, 3, it should still go. Now, how do I lose? Got it at an angle, damn. But it should have chosen to go there, because that's going to be higher ranked. because I minus 1 would have been that one. In this case, it's going I minus 1, which is up there, and then j plus 1, which is there. Maybe I should. Okay, let's write out all of these indices. Maybe I'll be able to work out where I'm going wrong here. J minus 1. They should not be getting scored the same. J plus 1. Is that right? Works with multiple statements? I don't know. I mean, the first one, they should all be exactly the same. Okay. Right, so the score's always just adding up as it goes. I still think that wouldn't do the trick, but I guess it does. So if we remove score at the end, no, that's right, it's meant to collect them as it goes. Am I wrong here? Let's look where it's being used. Right. Score. Move shouldn't be true there. That's only looking at what? Well, two smalls. It's only coming in here once, which is taken. It's coming in twice. It's finding that sentence moved is true. But we don't want it to do that. Let's get rid of that moved. Don't know if that actually works, but interesting. I think it's the last spot is been in now. So if I put 1 and 3, 2, it still thinks the last spot is better. Now, why is it writing? Right, score and last score. Last score isn't being set anywhere. Why would I think that is? Because it gets a plus for each open space. But it doesn't if it doesn't. So it prefers internal lines. So if I go to 2, 3, yeah, okay, it kind of tries to win. Except there, why did it go up the top? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Yeah, because these checks are going. No, so why wouldn't it have picked that? So right score each check. Because when it's getting the AMD, there shouldn't be much, right? As far as I can tell. So, man, FORTRAN, these dimensions is weird. Okay, so if I'm at 1 on 1, it'll go, yeah, a whole bunch of turns and it'll come out in the middle. Sure. 1, 2. This turns. No, I don't want to win yet because I want to see what it does when it starts to fail. So 3, 1. I lose, yeah, because I'm an idiot. Great. 1, 1. 1, 2. 2, 3 to prevent it winning. It goes down there. Now, it should go. If I go 3, 3 into the bottom corner, but it goes into the top. I don't know why. So they're both scoring the same. They're both getting both options. It's considering to be a 12 on the scoreboard. So something's wrong with the scoring logic, because that top one should be getting a score of 0 because I minus 1j. Oh, no, because it's not going just around. It's not going just around the item. It should be going. Yeah, the scores all messed up. Okay. So it just needs to look at the board and have an IJ. And then all of this has to go away. Okay, so score. It should still kind of have, I mean, something, right? Whatever. We don't need this potential board. can just pass the board. With I and the J of where we're putting the new thing. Get rid of this potential board thing altogether. And then I don't actually need loops in here, because I don't need to check the sum. Or do statements, I should say. Right, I can just check and if I is greater than 1 and scores should be max of 4. Max of 4 would be 1 every square next to it, otherwise it's going to be 0. Board. Okay, let's run this thing. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There's nowhere it can get a point, so yeah, going directly above it or directly to the side of it would have given it a point. Yep. So 1, 3. Yeah, 1. Okay. Yeah, so now it's going for that spot there, but since I went first, it doesn't work. So if I was playing this game like real, then I would go 2, 2. And it's going to go in the bottom corner. Then I would go yeah, so that's kind of stupid, isn't it? If I go 3, 2, it doesn't move anywhere. Because there's nowhere good for it to move. Yep, great. Okay, so it doesn't like it when it gets a score of 0. All of its potential moves are low scoring. And it's not taking into account my moves, it's just looking for its best move, which, you know, makes sense. So then we need negative scores to look around that potential for X's in the potential spot. So if there's not X's, then that's a better move because it means that it can move further in the future. A proper minimax algorithm would be way better here, but we'll do that after we get the basic one. So if we really bluntly do this, VIM is great for this. X, go, and then score pluses can be minuses. And it's going to be trying to put them away from me. Although it's being away from me, the same as being next to itself, which maybe it shouldn't. Maybe make that half as important. And it's still not going to like being trapped in, but we can come to that later. So if I go to 2, it's not even going to wait. Okay, right. So -1s on those ones. Go to 1. It's going up 1. So then it should go to the top. So 3, 1. Yeah. Okay, so play a game at a 1. If I go 3, 3, then it just overwrote me. Okay. Because the best position was where I was. This thing needs help. Okay, this whole scoring thing I think is broken. So let's get rid of it. Okay, we need a better way to score this subset. Let's see. So we could have preferential scores, so I don't like playing in the middle is generally better, so line. FORTRAN actually cares. Scores 2. End if. Okay. What did I do wrong there? Expanding in subroutines. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so it prefers the middle. Yeah, I figured I couldn't do that in FORTRAN. Okay, then if I minus F board Alright, so that kind of makes sense if the board I minus 1j equals 0. Is it 0? Oh, I think. So square equals score plus 1. In subroutine statement. That's what I did wrong before. 86. .eq. I minus 1 j equals, so it should go to the right. 1, 2. No, that's one down. Okay. Plus 1. Minus 1, yes, it goes one below. And then we want to do the other direction. Plus 1. Now it tries to go up. When we force it to. Right, so then we just do the same thing. Except for j. Plus 1, then we'll try and go to the sides. So let's try and force it to have both. So it's going in the middle. Now I'll go above it to 1, 2. And it wants to go there. So preferential move. Oh, I can't let it 1, so 2, 3 be there. Yeah, and then it's going to want to go into a bad spot. So 3, 3. Yeah, it wants to make a grid. That's not exactly what we want to happen. Rather try to make, 3. So inside these, and it should check f minus 2. So okay, so we just added them on the rows, but now it should really want to pick ones that aren't next to each other. J equals O, then what's the problem? 95, I didn't write that line just in. I compiled right before. Type of character, yeah, I know. Wait, so if I undo that, does that work? Let's go over here. That's strange. Where did I lose that? Okay. Whatever. So -2, let's just do one row. I guess that should work. So it's square of 2 to go in the middle, yeah. So for some reason it gets a score of 2 to go there. Shouldn't get a score of 2 to go there, right? It should just not do that. So we'll go around to the corner and it plays out there to the side. What? That's crazy. I -1. I didn't change the board structure, so I -1J makes it want to go out there, which doesn't make any sense. It should so want to go into the corner. Okay. This is -2. I mean, it's only on this one case anyway. Yeah, so it goes into the middle. Great. 3, 1. Just to go up. Yeah, okay. So that will score as 1. That makes sense. So if I go 3, 3, which it shouldn't want. Yeah, okay. It's prioritizing wins over just being close to itself, which is kind of what we want, I suppose. Where's my indentation all wrong? I need to change my VIM settings. All right, so score +1 for I +2. Man, this is getting messy. Changing this to a real minimax algorithm is going to be way nicer, but for now. And then this is the horizontal case, -2, and the scores, and I grab an extra F. That's all right. Who doesn't like grabbing an extra F? Okay, so this thing is really big on straight lines. Let's see if it compiles. Kind of surprised. Okay, so it scores this into the highest. Yep. It's kind of what we told it to do. Then it says 4 options equally, which makes sense. And then it considers the 2 angles is nothing. It doesn't care for them at all. And then, so if we Go 3, 2. Should. Yeah, why does it score that one so high? Because it scored an angle as a 2, but we don't have anything in here that even looks at angles. It should have scored the angle as 0. That is weird. I think you might just try and do like a Knuth shuffle. Or maybe just a rand in FORTRAN. Let's say something like this, a Fisher-Yates shuffle. It was in the art of computer programming, but I mean, something like this would be fine, but it's probably just a rand. That's going to work just as well for my needs. Oh, okay, so the random number is newer apparently. Okay, well that looks vaguely reasonable. Random number in the range of 9, and then whatever's higher. Can just pick that one for now, and then that's going to be fine by me. And then we'll come back and do the Minimax next time. So now it should be, well, let's see if it runs. Undefined reference to a random number, LD. What? FORTRAN, undefined reference to a random number. FORTRAN 90 and later, this is FORTRAN 95. Just random number call. Yeah, I just referenced it. I'm never going to get used to that. Okay, let's get that done there again. Unclassifiable statement at 1. I don't think that's how it works. Because it's real. It's yeah. Real to int FORTRAN. See what Google has to say about that. I do not know. which is the largest integer, does not exceed the magnitude of A. Okay, great. Well, that's kind of easy, actually. So let's just add a real r equals call random number score equals int r. Do I need to call? No, I don't. Okay. Yep. Let's get the score out of it. Unclassifiable statement at 1. I didn't need to call it. It's not a subroutine. Yeah. Okay. Number FORTRAN. Do I need a use statement? Man, I don't know anything about this. Okay. Number, let's see what use statement I need. Come on, FORTRAN wiki. Help me out. Oh, this one says FORTRAN 95 and later. I mean, I am FORTRAN 95, so that should be fine, but... That's weird. Okay, I don't even know how multiplication works in FORTRAN. That's what I get for using FORTRAN. Yes, arithmetic operations, that's what I need to not mess up. That's what I was doing for the multiplication. So maybe if I equals r times 10, I guess, and then score equals r. Incompatible ranks 0 and 2 in assignment. At 1. Come on, yeah, sure. Okay, let's see what happens if I just... Okay, let's just change score to be a real then for a minute. and remove it from the integer array. Don't know that that's actually going to help anything. Score can be integer as well. Sorry, a real as well. Why not? At this point, what does it matter? Rank mismatch. It's weird. Okay. So I need a random integer. FORTRAN 95, that shouldn't be that broad. Okay, thank you, Stack Overflow. Feeling that's not gonna work out. It did not move anywhere. Right. Score. It's fine where these other writes are happening as well. We want that one. It's just all zeros. Times here, I take it back, Stack Overflow, not helping me here. Do I need to have the type? Really? So doesn't this work? Why do I not get a random number? It's not really meant to be the challenging thing. Okay, IRAND. Okay, thank you. That's clearly not an actual thing. All right, use a random number. Okay, but when I write this, I don't get anything. Okay. So init random seed. Yeah. FORTRAN 95 and later. See also random seed. Init random seed is not doing anything. Because it's calling it once for each. Each possible move. It's only 9. Incompatible rank 0 and 2 in assignment. If I actually knew what that meant, that would be better. Come on, Google. Help me out. Okay, convert rotor and FORTRAN. Come on. So this is how it's meant to work. Yeah, but that's what I'm doing. What about let's see what Stack Overflow has to contribute. Can't seem to get that to work. Let's see what U is for them. Compatible rank 0 and 2 and assignment. Okay, let's try this out. Let's see what it is then. Whoa. Why is that happening so much? That's what's getting printed each time that's getting called. It's really not ideal. is it getting called 9 times? 8 times. That seems probably more than it needs to be. Okay, so why can't C score be assigned to 4R by 10? Score equals 4R by 10. That work? Let's try it again. Go 2. No, I went for a different move. Okay, great. Finally, it's being random. Okay, so all that we need to do now, that we have an actual random score, is make a minimax score of the actual game works. But let's just tidy up some of that output because it's writing a whole bunch of stuff that it doesn't need to be writing. So the drawing for the board, right, you win, you lose. Is that everything it's writing? Maybe I don't need to tidy it up so much. Let's play a game. So if I go 1-1, 3-3, yeah, it is not smart. 3-2, yeah, okay. So that is kind of, yeah, it's just my input that I'm seeing, so that's fine. All right, so I'll leave it there, and then we can do the minimax stuff next time. Sweet. Peace.